Okay, this is probably going to be part two of the video series that I'm doing on this Core XY from Two Trees. This is the Sapphire Plus 5, or otherwise known as the SP5 Core XY. It's a little bit older model, but I really like this model because it's got the display built into the base of the structure here. So I just opened up four of the screws. I removed four of the screws that were in cross shape here, holding this plate here, but the sides or the corners were loose, and I believe it's because the user has installed the feet, and that attaches it to completes basically the attachment points at the corners here. So I just wanted to point that out. But well, I have the opportunity to look at the bottom of this machine. I mean, you can see how everything is just very clean on this machine. I really like the cleanliness of this setup right here. Everything is well organized, and looks like everything is well supported here. Tie wraps, within reason. Here's another tie wrap that's part of this thing right here. It looks like this was supposed to be on the bottom somehow, but it lifted up. Maybe it wasn't too. It didn't grab onto, because these are just foam type pads where you can tie wrap all these cables here. And while I'm looking at all the interior here, I just went through and make sure that all these wires are not loose, just to make sure, because on my Bluer Plus I did find that after printing several prints, the machine started to heat up on the hot plate was getting hot, and sure enough, one of the wires caught a little bit on sparks. It didn't quite catch on fire, but it was burning to the point where I could smell it. And then when I opened the machine, I did notice that the negative cable of the 24 volt return to the hot plate was loose. And anytime you have these loose cables, it's only grabbing on some of the strands, and those strands can overheat as the machine is demanding more heat be applied to the hot bed. If those strands are not all continuous, even though the strands had a cap, but I believe it got loose, or it wasn't tightened enough, to the point where it was making good contact, and so that kind of created that little problem. But I fixed that. I asked Two Trees to look into that, and I believe they're sending me a new board because the board got messed up. So just wanted to point that out. But you can see here in this video, and I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one, because this machine has been around for a little bit so far. I mean, all the cables here. I was actually thinking, why are these cables loose here? And then they tell you to assemble the machine and then connect the cables later on after attaching the legs. But I didn't realize that this has a hatch here. So that's open from the top. So I guess the cables are fine the way it is. I did tidy them a little bit better so that I can pull them out from this hatch once the machine is assembled. So I'm going to put back the bottom plate and go on to the extrusions on the corners to start building the machine from the base up. But I just wanted to capture this and just let my viewers or anybody that's interested in viewing these videos take a look at the inside of this machine. It's a very, very nice machine. There's no doubt about that. I am so glad that I stumbled on this machine, because I'm very happy, at least with the parts that I got with this machine. It's there's no comparison with the other machine that I got from another company. And you can see those videos also on my channel. Just I'm not going to mention that other company because I don't want to sound too negative on any particular company, because companies do run into issues. Me myself being a small company, I mean, people can criticize my products, and I have been criticized, many times. But I have taken the approach that I take that criticism and improve on those things. And so the same can be said about most companies that are honest and that are seriously wanting to improve their product by taking customers not only the good points but also the bad points. Because no product is perfect at first. We strive to when we're honest about the product that we produce, and I'm talking from a product point of reference, a manufacturing product. Not I don't manufacture 3D printers, but I do manufacture radio control hobby products, and I've been doing that for the past 23 years. And nobody stays in business that long without putting a good amount of effort and honesty into the product and the customer itself. So from that point of view, I like to look at also other manufacturers of products, but I'm very, very thrilled with Two Trees from that perspective. Very, very nice machines, and I expect the same from this machine once I get it going. So stay tuned for the next video.